This is the birthplace of Islamic civilization, the mysterious oil kingdom, Saudi Arabia. On the other side of Asia lies another major civilization, China, with a 1.4 billion population. On the path to the future, both countries face challenges in social development and pressures of industrial transformation. How to create a format of sustainable social development is a challenge for the top leaders of both nations.
من الأشياء اللي تهمنا أن احنا كيف ننتقل إلى الطاقة النظيفة والنت زيرو كربون.
大数据时代，我们用自己的智能装备，用的更节能、减碳、绿色环保。
In this documentary, we will delve into China and Saudi Arabia to document the exchanges between the two countries.
这个就是图拉伊夫的遗迹。
是的。
它每一个环节都给了我很大的惊喜。
Art sometimes is make new way of connection.
希望通过这次展览，给国内的观众提供一个了解中东文化的窗口。
Amidst regional turbulence in the world, we will explore how the two countries cooperate to achieve the rejuvenation of their nations on the road to the future. The Arabian Peninsula lies in Southwest Asia, at the junction of Asia, Africa and Europe, making it a vital transportation crossroads. The largest country by territory here is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, or Saudi for short. This is the birthplace of Islamic civilization.
"超晒的一天，这里会有很多很多的小猫，这里的颜色和我的衣服非常的匹配。
This is Erica, an internet blogger and freelance writer. She loves traveling and observing different cultures. She also writes travel logs for various media. Today, her destination is Saudi Arabia, where exotic culture awaits her.
沙特它很神秘，我天生对古迹啊、沙漠啊，然后历史人文的东西比较偏好，所以沙特是我必须来的一个地方。
This is Erica's first visit to Saudi Arabia. For her, this distant Arab nation is full of the unknown. To quickly learn about a country's history and culture, the National Museum is a must visit.
Hello， 大家好，我现在是在利雅得的 National Museum， 这也是我在利雅得 City Walk 的第一站，来跟我一起走吧。
Walking into the grand modern National Museum, the historical scroll of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia unfolds. In the 7th century AD, the successors of Islam's founder Muhammad established the Arab Empire. By the 8th century, the empire reached its peak, with a vast territory spanning Europe, Asia and Africa. As is evidenced by the Zhenghe's fleet visit to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia's Red Sea coast used to be a vital node on the maritime Silk Road, significantly promoting trade between East and West. At the National Museum of Saudi Arabia, Erica was surprised to find ancient Chinese musical instruments on exhibit. Over 100 sets of ancient instruments showcase China's ritual and musical system, attracting the attention of Saudi visitors.
The original is Guqing.
古琴
Guqing.
Yeah, it's like a zigzag. You have a. 它其实给了我很多惊喜。那些乐器在沙特年轻人的描述当中，都充满了很多有趣的、生动的色彩，而且他们也聊到了对于像我国很多文化的一些憧憬。这个其实对我来说震撼是挺大的。
The National Museum of Saudi Arabia houses 3,700 items, statues, manuscripts and sculptures, spanning 8 galleries from ancient times to the modern era.
中国和沙特都是历史文化非常悠久的国家，他们不仅在保留和传承自己传统的艺术和文化的过程当中，又加入了新的视角，去吸引海外的游客来探索他们的古迹和文化。
Driving northwest from the capital Riyadh for less than half an hour, you reach Saudi Arabia's most famous cultural heritage site, the historic city of Diriyah. Its At-Turaif district was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 2010. To better understand this place, Erica invited a local guide, Abdulaziz, who has a friendly Chinese name, Xiaobang. He has studied Chinese in China for many years, and now he is a media professional and scholar of Saudi-Chinese relations.
我们现在坐过这个桥，从沙特现代走过去沙特古代，
就从现代走回了古代的沙特。
对，这个位置就是遗迹。
哦，这个就是图拉伊夫的遗迹。
是的。
At-Turaif, established in the 15th century, was the first capital of the Saudi dynasty. In 1818, the Ottoman Empire's forces destroyed the city, leaving behind the ruins of palaces and temples that can be seen today.
小宝，那这个建筑它有特别的名字吗？
对，这个小楼很多家庭在一起，这个很近的邻居，他们每天下午一起见面，一起吃饭的，很多人，因为他们很近的，他们都认识，没有陌生人。
这个看上去很像城墙，也是宫殿的一部分嘛。
对，政府的宫殿，政府的地盘的这个很主要的位置。
它这2层主要就是一个防护，因为感觉外面军队就打不进来了。
是的，还有那个他们做的非常很那个
很结实，很重要的。
Here you can see the Najd architectural style, unique to the Arabian Peninsula. The distinctive mud brick structure provides insulation from heat during the day and retains the temperature at night. Until today, this ancient city remains one of the world's most important mud brick towns. To enrich tourists' experience, a brand new leisure attraction, Bujairi Terrace, was built around the ancient ruins. Relaxing cafes and fashionable boutiques enable a seamless switch between the old and the new.
我觉得沙特人民都很爱笑，其实比我想当中要爱笑。包括他说谢谢可以吗，给你的感受是这个国家年轻人真的在很认真的学习中文，他们也希望能够有更多的中国游客来到他们的国家，来到他们的城市。
夕阳落下，暮色给古城墙边缘镀上一层渐变的金色。我忽然意识到，德拉耶的开放与包容，早已为日后与遥远东方的邂逅埋下了伏笔。一个王国正从它的根脉中汲取力量，坚定地走向未来。
As night falls, another feast for the eyes is about to begin on the palace ruins. To achieve sustainable development, Saudi Arabia has committed to build tourism as its second pillar industry. It has opened visas to 49 countries, including China. In November 2025, to attract more Chinese tourists, the Saudi Tourism Authority built a Saudi town at the foot of the Oriental Pearl Tower in Shanghai.
沙特小站，我们在上海带了沙特人的热情、文化、服饰和我们的免费美食。很多中国朋友来了，现场人山人海。我觉得这样子的活动可以帮助沙特和中国的关系越来越好，让中国朋友了解一下沙特，让他们想来沙特体验一下我们的文化。
Visitors can try Arabic coffee, dates, and traditional attire in person, immersing themselves in the multifaceted charm of Saudi Arabia from ancient times to the present.
今天来这边，我觉得沙特这些朋友的都非常热情，受这种沙特风情感觉特别的不一样，很奇妙。它跟我们中国的那个蜜枣非常像，搭配上这个就感觉就是非常适合。
我是从北京过来的，这个区域专门可以给游客换装，我觉得非常的帅，非常适合我。今年春节呢，我也计划带我爸妈一起去沙特旅游。
Apart from Diriyah, Saudi Arabia boasts 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites awaiting visitors from all over the world. In 2024, the country received over 210,000 tourists from China, a year-on-year increase of 52%. Chinese enterprises are also actively investing in the Saudi tourism projects. By 2030, Saudi is expected to attract 5 million Chinese tourists. In 2019, Chinese language teaching was included into Saudi's national education system, laying a linguistic and cultural foundation for welcoming Chinese tourists. Saudi Arabia faces extremely harsh climatic conditions. It is one of the hottest regions in the world, with the vast majority of its land covered by desert. Extreme temperatures can exceed 50 degrees Celsius.
Everybody knows Saudi Arabia is very hot. That's mean the air conditioning in Saudi Arabia, it's in the housing, in the schools, in the hospitals, in the office, everywhere, wherever you go, you have to have air conditioning. Otherwise, the people cannot live a good life.
Hamed is the head of Al Asasya, a large electrical appliance group in Saudi Arabia. He has over 20 years of experience in the air conditioning business.
على البيئة، لأن الطاقة عبارة عن مؤذية للبيئة جدا، فعشان كده احنا دائما نحاول نخفف استهلاك الطاقة على أساس نحافظ على البيئة. طيب كيف نقدر نحافظ على البيئة؟
Long-term reliance on petroleum resources has placed Saudi Arabia's carbon emissions per capita at the top of the global list. How can it balance the needs of its people with the energy transition?
With the tough condition of the weather in Saudi Arabia, we need the most high efficiency and best quality and saving energy and smart air conditioning system to work in Saudi Arabia.
Hamed says Saudi Arabia has an outstanding advantage for the development of solar energy. The dry, rainless climate and vast desert terrain give the country an average of 8.9 hours of daily sunshine, making it one of the world's most solar-rich regions. Effectively utilizing this clean energy will significantly reduce the nation's carbon emissions. This is the Science Oasis International School in Riyadh. Its entire air conditioning system is powered by the clean energy generated from solar panels installed on the school buildings.
Science Oasis International School started using a GREE air conditioning system over 15 months ago. We've actually saved more than 70% in our energy bills, which is excellent for our school.
Echoing Saudi Vision 2030, the Science Oasis International School has been actively exploring new ways to reduce carbon emissions. By using clean solar energy, it has become a near-zero carbon campus.
We don't tell our children how to behave, we show them. By using green energy, by using the air conditioning system and showing the children that sustainable energy is possible.
This intelligent salute comes from a city called Zhuhai in China. The coastal city Zhuhai in southern China was one of the country's earliest special economic zones open to the world. Today it stands as one of China's most dynamic cities and hosts the headquarters of the private enterprise Gree Electric Appliances. Gree has been manufacturing air conditioners for over 30 years. In its smart factory, you can hardly see any workers. Instead, all machinery and equipment operate automatically in sync with each other.
我们用自己的智能装备，自己的工业自动化设计，实现了一个完全无人化的工厂，效率提升了，品质控制更好了，从制造端和产品端都实现了真正的大数据时代的智能化。
It took China over 30 years to upgrade from low value-added, labor-intensive industries to smart and high-end manufacturing. China has overcome the growing pains of this transformation, believing that sustainable development driven by technological innovation is the key to maintaining international competitiveness. But to transform, the technological upgrade must come first.
依托科技赋能，我们有一系列的绿色创新产品诞生。在2013年的时候，颠覆性的将空调从一个单一的用电设备变成了一个发用电一体化系统，也是实现了绿色技术从0到1的突破。
Huang Meng, Gree's technology R&D head, is a key figure in the development of the solar storage air conditioner. In his view, Gree's industrial transformation is inseparable from China's Green Development Initiative. China's leadership realized that lucid waters and lush mountains are invaluable assets. The key to develop the renewable energy industry is to master core technologies.
到了2018年，我们基于市场的需求，把储能并入到了我们整个光伏直驱变频空调系统，形成了光储空系统。这个是我们的光伏未来屋社区，这里面一共有22个集装箱，每一个集装箱都配置了我们的空调系统，还可以做这种清洁能源的交互，由家居到社区，由楼宇到城区，由工厂到园区，实现了全场景应用。
The low-carbon approach driven by technological innovation is not limited to China. It's also extremely practical in Saudi Arabia, a land with exceptional sunshine.
沙特是我们非常重要的一个市场。沙特的太阳辐射强度是2300千瓦时每平米，是中国的1.5倍。光储直流空调系统就是需要高日照的这种环境，让我们的光伏空调能产生更多的清洁电，非常契合沙特2030愿景里面提到的能效提升、绿色转型的这些愿景。
In 2019, Saudi Arabia launched its renewable energy plan. Leveraging its unique advantage in solar resources, solar power is expected to generate 40 gigawatts of generating capacity by 2030, accounting for about 67% of the country's renewable energy power generation. That makes Saudi Arabia a huge market for Chinese new energy enterprises.
制造业它应该有非常朴实的一种思想，紧紧围绕着绿色环保、节能减碳、 消费者的健康几个关键词，就是用自己的技术，用自己最好的产品，让全世界去分享。
In October 2025, a major exhibition in the solar photovoltaic field was held in Riyadh. It was one of the largest renewable energy exhibitions in the Middle East. More than 350 companies from around the world came to launch cutting-edge products in photovoltaics, energy storage, and energy management. Numerous China-made projects stood out.
Make the free combination between the solar energy and green energy automatically.
Okay, so it will do the automatic conversion.
Yes.
If I don't have enough power from the solar panel, it will take from the grid.
Exactly.
He will take quantity you have from the solar, then he will complete it from the, for example, 1 kilo and 5
We've
kilo.
seen incredible participation from China, representing some of the world's top solar, inverter, and storage manufacturers. Their presence really highlights how international collaboration is driving the region's clean energy progress.
من الاشياء اللي تهمنا ان احنا كيف ننتقل الى الطاقه النظيفه والنت زيرو كربون، وهذا توجه عند المملكه وعند كل دول العالم ومينلي السعوديه.
As responsible major countries, both China and Saudi Arabia are progressing towards their carbon peak and neutrality goals. To achieve sustainable development, both nations recognize that only by leveraging their respective strengths and collaborating in new energy can they protect the planet, the shared home we all depend on for survival.
1, 2, green!
Flashlights, couture and style. Welcome to Riyadh Fashion Week. From international brands to local Saudi labels, traditional craftsmanship and modern design collide to spark inspiration, attracting fashion influencers and global buyers from around the world. In 2016, the country launched its Vision 2030 plan, aspiring to transform into an open and modern new Saudi Arabia.
I see a huge development in the fashion in Saudi Arabia. We used to be in one box, and I think now with the changes, we're going to express ourselves more.
It's a little bit more modern than before. We can drive now. Women can design fashion, can do runways. It was not an option before. This is amazing for me.
Such fashion shows were hard to imagine just a few years ago. Similar changes are taking place in the realm of art. Shanghai is at the forefront of China's contemporary art. Between March and June 2025, a major solo exhibition, Antenna, by leading Saudi contemporary artist Ahmed Mata, was staged here. This marked the first large-scale exhibition of a Saudi artist's works in China.
中东的当代艺术展览还是一个比较蛮少见的一个主题，希望通过这次展览给国内的观众去提供一个了解中东文化的这样一个窗口吧。
Among the 100 and more works on display, the artist used various forms such as photography, sculpture, and installations to explore how Saudi Arabia could find its own development path amidst social transformation. The desert and Islamic tradition were the two main threads of the exhibition. Among the pieces, the large-scale land art installation Ashab Al-Lal will be open to tourists after being built in the ancient desert city of Al-Ula in northwestern Saudi Arabia. It represents the desert kingdom's desire to use its arid landscapes as a medium for communication.
从这样的一个基本上是45度角往斜下方去看，就可以看到这上面有2个人站在这个上面，有2个影子，但他们完全是虚影。
实际上，在沙特的这样的文化当中，海市蜃楼是一个积极性的词汇。当他们在沙漠当中行走的时候，如果他们看到了海市蜃楼，这个就标志着这片沙漠当中一定是有绿洲和水源的存在的。
Both dialogues in the desert and the representative exhibit Antenna expressed the artist's desire to connect with the outside world. At an art studio in Riyadh, we met Marta, formerly a doctor. Marta shifted to art 40 years ago. He has integrated his medical perspective with artistic expression, forming a unique artistic style.
When you live in Arabic or Middle Eastern classic family, usually the choices is to be doctor or engineering and or a lawyer. Art sometimes is make new way of connection. For me, is work to find the invisible forces behind the visible was the main concept that attracted me.
Marta shares a profound bond with China. In 2016, when Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman visited China, he gave a painting as a national present to President Xi Jinping. The painting was Marta's creation.
This is the photo when I present the artwork in China at that time, and there was a big moment to just explain how the idea of Silk Road, I called it from the east to the east.
In this work, titled Silk Road, Marta blends Islamic calligraphy and patterns with Chinese cultural symbols. It depicts the trade and maritime interactions between the two civilizations.
When it's economical or trade journey, it's also carry with it a lot of cultural, historical, socio-political life around it. So for me, the Silk Road was a great idea to collaborate, to see, to talk about it.
From the Silk Road to the path of modern development, Marta believes China and Saudi Arabia have a lot in common.
I like when I talk to many of visitors, yes, we have the same things in China happen to us, so this is the same, we live the same life, but with a different context. This things was really for me important. How art also create a story between two cultures.
这个艺术展给我们的一个体会，就是沙特确实在发展，甚至是在跟一些国际化、现代化的一些城市在接轨。
之前对沙特阿拉伯不是很了解，所以说看到这方面的一个展的话，就对这个地方会比较感兴趣。之后如果有机会的话，我也应该也会去切身实地的去走访一番。
In China, the International Import Expo was underway. It is an import-themed event held annually. This year, over 4,000 enterprises participated, including companies from Saudi Arabia. In the automotive and smart mobility exhibition area, Chinese and Saudi companies' collaboration in the low-altitude economy was eye-catching.
We work with our partner here since 3 years now, and we are operating their drones for surveillance and security inspection in Saudi Arabia. The cooperation between us and the Chinese industry is very good. Beginning of next year, we will establish a factory in Saudi Arabia to produce the A6 eVTOL.
In the food exhibition area, Chinese consumers tasted Saudi dairy products for the first time.
This product only you can use it for many items, like for pizza, for pasta. Also, you can use for burger. You know,
this is our first time in CIE. Our main product category is the cheese slices, which we are supplying to all the international burger chains. Now we are targeting like the 1.3 billion population of China.
Over the 6-day period, the transaction value at the China International Import Expo exceeded $83 billion. China's vast market is opening up at a faster pace. China is Saudi Arabia's largest trading partner, and Saudi Arabia is China's biggest trading partner in West Asia and North Africa. In 2024, the Sino-Saudi bilateral trade volume surpassed $107.5 billion. The number is growing year by year. Both China and Saudi Arabia shoulder the mission of rejuvenating their nations. Over the past 35 years, the two countries have cooperated to solve their challenges, trade on equal bases, and respect each other's cultural differences. In a context of global uncertainty, the interactions between China and Saudi Arabia will pave ways for regional cooperation and set an example for the harmonious coexistence of different civilizations.